Dr. Craig Manning here at The Fearless Mind. I want to talk about the three key areas of human development. First is the neuropathways, how we think. Second one is environment, what's surrounding us on a day-to-day basis at work or at home or wherever. And lastly, our behavior, our body language. These are the three areas where human beings are developed. The first one being the neuropathways. Here's a skill that is the awareness skill. It's the keeping it real skill. It helps us to be very authentic, and that is being very present. The more present we are, the more we're aware of the conscious mind. The conscious mind is the gateway to the subconscious, which is everything we do and who we truly are. So just being super aware of our mind, that managing the mind is such a critical skill because we're able to filter out any negative thoughts or other people's ideas and helping us to gain control of our own mind. The reason I love the skill of being very present or managing this, what it does is it helps me to be aware of my thoughts, helps me to be aware if I'm allowing any negative thoughts to get into my head so I can stop it and change it to a positive thought. It also helps me to be really aware if I'm allowing other people's thoughts to occupy a little bit too much space and get into my subconscious here. The other thing that it helps me to do is the more present I am, the more it helps me to be aware of thoughts that are popping up from my subconscious to get into here that have maybe been implanted by others years earlier. The more I can occupy my subconscious with my own thoughts, the more control I have. I control my mind, I control my life. And that's why this skill of being very present is so important. I see a lot of people in this world that are not aware of their thoughts or the environment that's having an impact on them, and hence they allow these thoughts to get in their mind and have an impact on their sense of control and their productivity in life. So again, the more aware we are of our conscious mind, the more we can now have control over doing something, the more we can choose to change it. So the more we're present in the moment, the more we're aware of our thoughts, but the more we're aware of that surrounding environment, and the more we're aware of our body language, those three key areas. If we're not aware, how can we change it to positive if we're not even aware of it? There are some people in this world that are always looking at everyone else, always trying to tell everyone else what to do and missing their own deficiencies because their mind's always, or their focus is always away from themselves. The first skill is the awareness skill. As you become more self-aware of your mind and your environment and your behavior, now you can do something about it and can change it. So this first skill, keeping it real, being aware of yourself, helps us to be very authentic. The more authentic we are, now we can do something about it. I love this skill. I just like to call it being present. You could also calling it live in reality. You could simply call it live in the present. The more you live in the present, the more you're in control over what's being, the more you can filter out what's getting into your subconscious. Have a great day.